Messi just scored a World Cup hat-trick. And that's bad news for Cristiano Ronaldo. Because every time Messi creates another historic moment, the pressure on Ronaldo gets even bigger. Not because Ronaldo is failing, because at 41 years old, he's running out of chances. One World Cup. One last opportunity. One trophy that's missing from his career. And what happens next could change how football remembers him forever. Messi's hat-trick wasn't just another great performance. It was another reminder that, somehow after 2 decades at the top, he's still making history. Most football legends become memories. Messi is still creating new chapters. And that's what makes this moment so important. Because while football celebrates Messi's latest achievement, the spotlight quietly shifts toward Ronaldo. The question isn't whether Cristiano is one of the greatest players ever. That debate was settled years ago. The question is something much more uncomfortable. Can he still produce one last defining World Cup moment? Can he still give Portugal the run they've been dreaming about? And can he do it while the entire world compares every step he takes to a rival who just delivered another historic night? That's where the pressure begins. And it starts with a number: 41. By the time this World Cup is played, Cristiano Ronaldo is 41 years old. Think about that for a second. Go back to 2006. Zidane was still playing. Ronaldinho was at his peak. The football world looked completely different. Yet somehow, Cristiano Ronaldo is still here. Still training, still scoring, still chasing the same dream. That's what makes this story special. Not the goals, not the records. The refusal to let go. The refusal to accept that time eventually catches everyone. But age changes expectations. Or at least it should. The problem is that Ronaldo stopped being judged like a normal player years ago. Fans don't ask if he's still good. They ask if he's still great. They don't ask if he can contribute. They ask if he can carry a nation. And that's a completely different level of pressure. Every sprint gets analyzed. Every missed chance becomes a headline. Every quiet performance starts another debate. Can he still lead Portugal? Should he still start every game? Is he helping the team or holding it back? Questions that most players never have to answer. Questions Ronaldo hears every single tournament. And here's the strange part. The pressure isn't growing because Portugal are weak. It's growing because Portugal might actually be strong enough to win. Think about it. This isn't a squad desperately hoping for a miracle. This is a squad filled with elite talent. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, Rafael Leão, Rubem Dias, Nuno Mendes, João Neves. Players capable of competing with anyone. And that changes everything. Because excuses begin to disappear. Nobody can say Ronaldo didn't have quality around him. Nobody can say Portugal lacked talent. When a team looks this good, expectations explode. Fans stop talking about participation. They start talking about trophies, semifinals, finals, history. And suddenly the pressure on Ronaldo becomes even heavier. Because now he's not only carrying his own legacy, he's carrying the hopes of an entire country. Quick question. Do you think Ronaldo should start every match at this World Cup, or should Portugal manage his role differently? Let me know below, because that's one of the biggest debates in football right now. But even that isn't the main reason people are watching Ronaldo. The real reason wears an Argentina shirt. Lionel Messi. Whether fans admit it or not, Messi lifting the World Cup in 2022 changed the conversation. Maybe not completely, maybe not for everyone. But pretending it changed nothing, that's impossible. For years, both men chased the same prize. Then Messi got there first. The image of him holding the World Cup became one of football's defining photographs. And now he's still adding records, still adding milestones, still adding unforgettable moments. The latest example? A World Cup hat-trick. His first ever in the tournament, 20 years after his first World Cup goal. 20 years. Most careers don't last that long. Yet Messi is still finding ways to shock people. And every time he does, the comparison returns. Not because the media wants it. Because football fans refuse to let it die. One side says the debate is over. The other side says it isn't. But both sides keep watching, which means Ronaldo continues playing under a microscope unlike any player in the sport. A young superstar can miss a chance and move on. Ronaldo can't. Every action becomes evidence. Every performance becomes part of a larger argument. Every match becomes another chapter in football's greatest rivalry. And that's why the next part matters more than anything else. Legacy. Not G.